Okay, so my name is Grant Smith. I am 17 years old and I am a junior in high school. I am a sixth year 4-H'er and I'm currently on the Team Leadership Council for the state of Ohio. If you do not know what 4-H is, that's what I'm here to talk about. So 4-H was started by a man in Ohio named A.B. Graham. Back in 1902, he started a after-school program with a bunch of kids to try and get them to really learn more about agriculture and what was going on in their lives. The same year, a man named T.A. Erickson started in Minnesota a youth program. Now that year is known as the start of 4-H. Moving on, you get to about 1912, they make the Clover. You get to about 1914, they make the actual organization known as 4-H. Today, 4-H is a nationwide, it is in every single state. It's in almost every single county in all of our states here in the United States of America. It's in multiple countries around the world, and it is definitely growing. 4-H's goal is to make the best better. So 4-H has a wide variety of options for kids nowadays. You can either be in agriculture, you can be in science, you can be in art. Anything that you can put your mind to, 4-H does it. So right now, 4-H is working on things like obesity problems in America. 4-H is working on money problems, financial problems, science problems, agriculture, all of that stuff working together. On the other portion of 4-H, it's also trying to make better leaders, better citizens, and better workers. So 4-H tries to really grow kids to learn how to work in a professional workplace. Like I said, I'm on the Team Leadership Council for Ohio State. I am on the State Outreach Committee. I am a region representative for 5 counties around Ohio. So throughout my time in 4-H, starting when I was 13, I joined what we call junior leaders. It is in your county. That is the beginning of your leadership job. After junior leaders, I moved on to camp counseling. Every year since then, I've camped at 3 different camps. This previous year, I was lucky enough to work at a military camp for kids in Ohio. Moving on from that, I joined Team Leadership Council, moving from a council member up to a committee member. I am now currently on my 3rd year. I get to serve in the Ohio State Fair. I get to run those events, and I get to help a lot of kids chase their passions for their careers. Because the way 4-H works gives kids an option to try out their career before we actually get to college. So if you want to try out art, you try out art now. If you want to try out science, you try science out now before it's a little bit later. I strongly encourage anybody who is interested to join 4-H. And even if you feel like you're older and you're already graduated from high school, you can definitely volunteer as an adult. There's plenty of opportunities, and it is a great environment. It's just a wonderful place, and you can volunteer at your local county, in your extension office. You look it up, it's on Google, and it's a wonderful experience. Good.